Hi guys, Anthony is here. Watch this video until the end and you will know how to fight depression. So depression, this is something that, for example, very important to me, this topic, because I get depressed sometimes, well, pretty often sometimes, and there's nothing you can do about this. I mean, this is like in this video, I would like to share my own experience, how I deal with this problem, how I try to fight this, what I do. When you go, when you go on Google and type something like how to reduce stress or how to fight depression, basically, it would say all the same advices. It would say that get active, try to talk to people, get more sleep, try yoga. But sometimes like it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to get enough sleep when you're depressed because I mean, of course, even my family, my friends, my wife would tell me, why would you get depressed? Why would you get stressed? Why don't you have everything you need? Don't you have everything you want? Don't this, don't that. Why are you depressed? But when you actually getting depressed, you already got there, and asking a question like talking to yourself like why would you be depressed, like you have everything you need, it doesn't help. Okay, so before we get to the point on what needs to be done to get rid of depression, we're gonna cover what not to do when you have depression. And the first and the well, I mean, the first is like no alcohol, no drugs. I mean, at least don't do it for more than a week. I know it helps. I've been there. I've done that myself in my early 20s. When you get like huge depression, that alcohol will only help. It will only help in the short term, and you're gonna keep doing it for a week or two or months, and then you find yourself in situation it's like what the fuck you know so alcohol and the drugs, it's automatically out of your list. The another thing which you're not supposed to do when you have depression is do not ever check your Instagram or Facebook feed. Do not check your Instagram at all. I mean, unless you make money on Instagram. Do not go and check these wonderful pictures of your friends on a boat drinking champagne. And when you're depressed, this is the worst thing you can see. Because in this moment, you feel that, oh my God, I'm 40 years old. I would like to have family. I was just fired from my job. I don't see the future. I don't see the potential. I don't have even a girlfriend. I don't even have a potential girlfriend. I'm 40 years old. I want to have a family. And then I'm looking at this Instagram. I'm looking at all these wonderful people having fun. And I just want to kill myself. So this is the emotion. This is absolutely fine emotions which you will have when you have depression and you check in Instagram. So don't do this. Just delete it. So basically, okay. So you're not supposed to check your Instagram. You're not supposed to drink alcohol or use drugs. So what should you do in order to get rid of the depression? In order to fight depression? So my first advice to you is I know it might sound horrible, but what I do is I just go on YouTube right away and I put on YouTube Paralympics swimming, you know, and because it has such a huge effect on me. Because when you talk to somebody like your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your mom or dad or sister, you say, I'm depressed, and they would always say, oh, you have everything you need. So by saying that you have everything you need, well, not everything I need, because for some reason I'm depressed. So for some reason I don't have something that I need, that I want. So by actually looking at people who has much less possibilities than you, this is why you need to Google Paralympics. You need to watch the actual video of people with no legs or arms swimming 100 meters in the freaking pool in front of the thousand people in the stadium, in front of the millions who's watching you. So the moment when you actually see people with no legs or no arms, he can't even he can I always I always go on YouTube and put this Paralympic Games. I think it was 2014 or 2016. I don't remember now exactly. And I always look at the swimming because it was this guy, like most of the swimmers at Paralympics, they probably they don't have leg or like arm, but there's this guy who have no arms and no legs whatsoever, and he can't even jump to the pool. Okay, so he has somebody who is literally needs to throw him to the pool. He needs to throw him to the pool, and he swimming like this. It's it's the mind changing. It's a game changer for you when you have the depression. You at this moment you realize how stupid you are. Yeah, you've been fired from your job. Okay, so what? Okay, you cannot find a boyfriend or girlfriend. So what? Somebody who have no legs or no arm. And the moment when you see the emotions of those people, like I always just like start crying. I even like I'm talking about this now. I imagine it in my head, and I just like want to cry sometimes because the problems that we have, the ordinary people, we of course we're all different. We all have different problems, and we all have our lives. But we, as ordinary people, who can walk, who can see, who have ears, eyes, you just need to see those people who don't have that what you have. And when you see that some people who don't have arms or legs, if they are able to swim 100 meters, then there's nothing in the world you cannot do. So this is the first advice that I would give you, is to watch this and do not close it, because do not shut down the video, do not stop the video because you want to cry. Let your emotions out. Cry if it's necessary. Cry yourself a river. It's fine. But it's the first and one of the most necessary advices I need to give you. Most important advices. The second advice which I give you is get the massage. It's actually the issue of the blood coming to your brain. So because you don't have enough blood, you can have some kind of you can have some kind of depression just because of this. So my advice to you is get yourself a massage. It's not so expensive. If you're gonna go to the bar and get drunk because you don't like something or you're depressed, you're gonna spend more money that you're gonna spend at the massage. So do not be cheap. Just go and get it. Another advice I could give you to fight the depression is walking in the nature, um, especially in the forest. I know you can probably live in the area where there is no forest, so try to get as much nature as possible. It can be the ocean, it can be the sea, it can be the field, it can be mountain. Anywhere where is no people, just like I always do. When I feel a little bit depressed, I take my headphones and I go to the forest. I go to the forest for the few hours walk at least. So I put the music that I like and I just walk. And let me tell you something, it helps. Just try it. It's awesome. It's awesome and wonderful. You just walk in the forest and either you listen to your music which you like, or you just listening to the forest itself. The last thing which I would like to cover today is the tip to get rid of the depression is the exercise. Start exercising. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to literally start working out as crazy. Just start exercising. Anything, just simply some kind of exercise. Just do it for 15 minutes. And you will see that when you exercise, you actually focus. You actually focus on doing the exercise. So at this moment, you don't think about it negative thoughts at all in your head. And you maybe when you start the first time exercising, you wouldn't actually notice it, but when you do it and when you will keep doing it, so you keep doing it, you understand, you will realize eventually that at the moment when you exercise, you don't think about anything negative. And actually, while exercising, you will get more energy, you will get more blood in your brain, and you will have more positive emotion. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope it was useful for you. I wish you all the best in your career and business, and God bless you.